And here we go, turning into the old homestead. It looks like a driveway, and then you disappear from town. This used to be complete gravel road, and you had to learn how to drive it for the snow and the wet, so you didn't crash when you got your driver's license. As you can see, it's definitely a road up a holler. Road slippage. Yeah, you'll have that. I'm gonna go in as far as I can, see the homestead, and then on the way out, I'll still record and point out some memory spots. This right here was a pullover, so if you met another car. There's 3 houses up this holler. My grandma, and where we lived with her, my Uncle John's, and then the Harrises that lived across the way. But we all was pretty much close like family. Right here at this tree was the grapevine swing. Start up there on that little hill beside it and swing out over the drop. And if a car was coming, that was kind of fun too. But you'd have to wait a while. As you can see, it goes down to the ravine, and on the other side of these trees is my Uncle John's. We used to take off running down this hill in between the trees and the woods, jump the barbed wire fence over the creek, and see how fast we could do it to the other side. And we're still, I mean, if we go fast, we'd be there, but we still got a couple minutes to even reach my grandmother's. I don't know if the house is still standing. I'm not even sure if you can get that far, or even to Uncle John's place, if anybody even lives in Uncle John's place. We're coming up on the Harrises. There's a good little family. Been there about as long as we had, as far as I know. Their water system for a long time was connected by hose to the creek. And yeah, we can't get to my grandmother's house. We'll be right down that road and then end up over there. So I did not know that you couldn't get there anymore. Which means you can't get to Uncle John's either, which goes all the way out to the other side of this hill where the front end is pointed over that way. Kind of wished I could see it. We had probably another couple hundred yards down that ravine, crossed a makeshift culvert bridge, and then pull up at my grandmother's house, and then you would have to walk probably 50-60 steps straight up, and it was on top of a hill over there. Had a root cellar, Got a coal house, well water, which was a privilege up in this area. And first phones we had up here forever was party line that would ring. They call your house, it'd ring to your house. If you picked it up, you had to check to see if anybody else of the three houses were on the only phone line up here, and then wait till they get done. That was back when Southern Ohio still had the 614 area code before the 90s when it switched to 740. Now I'm going to switch off the road for a minute to show you our playhouse, our jungle gym. Our slides were up here. That rock, you climb up all the way up to the rock. There's a path that goes right to the top of the rock. You cut right across the top. See Coal Grove, West Virginia. You can see there's a little like playhouse up there. Probably being used as a deer stand too. I might have to try to do this one more time. Holy, it's not so thick. That rock right there, we used to jump off of it, hit this hill running, and grab a tree to stop from going over the hill. There's the rocks. We would play in the front, play in the back of them, play on them, climb them. I mean, we never weren't worried about falling. I mean, we knew what we was doing. Parents knew where we was at. I mean, we knew the whole layout. I mean, the caves, there's a little crevice right in front of us that you can climb up like a rock climber, wedging your feet and your hands all the way up to the top also. It's kind of a rite of passage if you ever climb that. And here, I'm going to cut away from it for a minute as we start down the hill. If it was really wet or snowy,